Hello and welcome once again to another video. So this one is an out of hours call out and we've got to go and unblock the sewage drains in a restaurant. Now we've been here before, but since we've been here last time they made a couple of alterations to the drain. Now this is a good one, so it's getting its own video. So if you like this video, please leave a like. If you could leave a comment, that'd be amazing. If you haven't already, please subscribe.
If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
Okay, so that's what you got to look forward to. So we are currently on the Severn Bridge, the Prince of Wales Bridge I think it's called now. And we are going all the way over to Cardiff to go sort these drains out. Okay, so I don't know if anyone recognises this place, but we are currently in the storeroom for the restaurant next door. Now, when I say storeroom, it's just a place where they just dump all their old junk. So let's get the cover up and see what we got going on. So straight away we can see the blockage. Now this has got a horrible chamber. There's just got two little holes and there's about 5 different branches coming off of it. Now I've said to them before about this chamber that it always blocks in the middle between these two holes. Now I think it's just where it's so restricted in there. Now I did advise them when they did the alterations work at this site to open this chamber up a bit and make a bit more space. But they've not touched this one. I'd say, to be fair, it is in the neighbour's unit, but I thought they might have been able to do something a bit better. So let's get the pry bar in there. So what I'm going to do is just fill some buckets up and we'll just give that chamber a little bit of a wash around with the buckets of water. So you're probably thinking at this point, brilliant, job done. Now, I'm going to shut this cover down, we're going to go flush the toilets, run some sinks, and we'll make sure everything's running away inside. Now, there is another cover at this site, and it's right in the middle of the kitchen. So you could quite easily say, job done. Now, it's half hour until the kitchen's shut, so what I thought I'd do is flush the toilets a few more times and go and drink the coffee in the van, and then once the kitchen's shut, we'll get the cover up in there. Right, so this manhole cover was literally only installed a couple of weeks ago. Now, this was a very similar chamber to the other one. Now, I know they've made some alterations to the chamber because there was a horrible S-bend in the pipework. So what they've done is they've just swung it in on a swept 90-degree bend and bent the chamber in. So I didn't really know what to expect with this one when I lifted this cover. Okay, so typically a kitchen, what they like to do is have music on. So I'm just going to talk through this bit. So what I'm going to do once this cover's up is go get a bucket of water before I completely lift it, and hopefully I'll just be able to wash the chamber around. Spoiler, it wasn't as simple as that. So you might be thinking, this one looks interesting. They've got a galvanised pedestrian cover under this manhole. Now you can see where the sewage has been right up to the lid because that cover is absolutely covered in sewage. So if I can get my bucket, just give it a little swill off. Not that it was enough water, but it'll do for now. What are they done there?
Very nice man.
I get some waterproof gloves.
Can you? Right down the yellow one, no? Yeah.
Behind. Oh my god.
Oh my god. So, not quite what I was expecting.
Oh, toilet space now.
Yeah.
Oh, that was worse than I was expecting.
So, have you seen the call?
So, this is why when you think something's clear, always double check it because you're probably wrong.
Oh, Warren. So maybe that smells.
Yeah, that's where it smells coming from.
This is why it smells down there.
So I'd already filled my bucket up with water again, so I thought I'm just going to chuck it in there. Not that it's going to achieve anything, but Might as well chuck it in. So what we're going to do is go back to our favourite manhole in the store cupboard. I've dragged the jetter nose in here, got the jetter full of water, and we're going to try and jet back towards that kitchen cover. So on this one I'm using our 6-back jet, and I've gone for about 2000 psi. I know I always go for 2000 psi, but it's always a nice middle of the road pressure to go for. So I'm jetting back towards that cover and hoping that I can just pull back big clumps of sewage. So you can see the colour of the water there is slowly changing, so some stuff is getting through. So this isn't doing exactly what I thought it was going to. Now, what I think was happening is the jet is going past that chamber. Now, remember, I don't know how they've re-altered this chamber. So we're going to pop it back up and we're going to poke a rod down in there and just see if I can find the outlet, see what's going on. Now, doing this one, I actually managed to pull the rubber disc off the end of the rod, which is a bit annoying, but we'll worry about that in a bit. Now, what I worked out is this manhole is just so thick, that's why nothing was coming through. When I was jetting, my jet was just going straight under the sewage and up the pipe. There's only one little hole that I could find with the rod, for the sewage to go down. So we're going to pull the jet out the manhole, drag it into the kitchen, which isn't ideal, but the kitchen's all shut now, so at least they can clean it all up after. And then we're going to pump a load of water down that manhole and see if we can get it moving. Okay, so ignore the light on my GoPro, the battery was starting to go a bit flat, but the more of this sewage I clear, the more and more you'll realise what's going on here and why I couldn't jet it. So as I was doing this, I kept popping back into the storeroom to make sure I wasn't blocking up the next chamber. Then we found a bit of blue roll, because why wouldn't there be blue roll in a restaurant manhole? So the good news is we found the plunger disc by the look of it. So finally, everything started to look a lot better. It's all flowing nicely. So all I've got to do is give the frame a bit of a wash around as well. Right, so we are all clear. So I'm going to switch the water off and then we're going to put the covers back down, wrap all the hoses up, and then I can go home at last.
I'm not going to lie, my nose is so sensitive.
I'm nearly done anyway.
That's fine.
Bit of tidying up and I'm done.
And you think it's all good, yeah?
Yeah, for now. Okay, so another job done. So the advice to the customer is to alter the manhole in the neighbour's unit storeroom. Now, I'll put that back to them. Again, whether it gets done, I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave a like. If you can leave a comment, that'd be amazing. And if you haven't already, please, please, please subscribe. I'm trying to get this channel as big as possible. So, yeah, the more of you there are, the better, obviously. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll tell you what, before I do go, who wants to see that Whirlpool one more time? I think it's worth putting in again.
like and subscribe and leave a comment.